wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching.
Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. And what we have here today, bam, that's right. And these are the Air Jordan 8 playoffs. That's right. And these are already set to release on September 30th. And these will retail at $210. And these will probably be everywhere. These are going to be a GR. They're going to be at all your local sneakers stores, Finish Line, JD Sports, Hibbits, all that good stuff. So, you know, I'm pretty sure these things will not be that difficult to get. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to put a little bit of footwork in. Or if not, maybe go into the store. And I'm sure they'll have some open pairs. Because the thing is about Jordan 8s, it's very unappreciated. Not many people really like Jordan 8s like that. You know, there's not much hype to Jordan 8s. Maybe the design wise or something. I mean, they don't, you know, Jordan doesn't really pump out a lot of Jordan 8 retros out there. I mean, you know, this is it's been a while since we had an OG colorway Jordan 8, even though it was like, what? Wasn't it just the Aqua 8s and the Playoff 8s and also the Bugs Bunnies? So it's not that many colorways to begin with. Maybe not a lot of people are feeling the straps right here on the 8s. You know, it's something a little different. You know, the cover straps. You know, I'm not a big fan of Jordan 8s, but I can appreciate a Jordan 8. And I always can appreciate, you know, an OG colorway. Because, you know, I never had a Jordan 8 playoffs before. I'm still waiting for the Bugs Bunny. I can't wait for those things to come back out. You know, I wouldn't mind to have those. I do have the Aqua 8s. You know, I got some other Jordan 8s. You know, maybe some collabs. I think I have the Drake 8s and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really collect a lot of Jordan 8s. I think Jordan himself even said that he didn't really like the Jordan 8s that much. This came in during the time in like '93. This is during Jordan's first three-peat championship run. And then this was after the season, he retired and went straight to baseball. But again, you know, this was a little bit before my time when I was like, you know, I was still very young when these came out. I think I was like probably, I want to say like 6 or 5 or something like that when these came out. But the one thing about Jordan 8s is always famous of the little sock booty inside, just like how it was on the 6 and the 7 and now the 8s. But I must say overall, this is a really nice and clean and good quality looking shoe. You know, for the price of being $210, you know what? I can dig it. Because look, the materials, all these things, that nubuck, that tumbled leather suede on the toe box, the design, they did a really good job. Usually with some craftsmanship on Jordans, you already know it gets kind of messed up, like, you know, especially when they do like a super GR. But overall, I think they did a really good job, and I'm hearing this is closest to the OG as possible. I think the last time the Playoff 8s retro was back in like 2012 or 13 or something. But you know, I wasn't able to get it at that time, and I am now happy that I have these in my collection. Now, is it going to be that crazy hyped up? Probably not. Not with this today's age generation of sneakerheads. You know, more people are into like the hype stuff, and you know, other than the history of Michael Jordan and you know, and the OG colorways. You know, this is kind of like my era. You know, I'm an old millennial, so I remember Michael Jordan playing. So this is something more nostalgia for me. So I'm very happy these are coming out. But hey, let's just go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? All right. Let's take a quick little 360 of these things, and I must say, they clean. They are nice. About the shoe being all black, even with the bottoms, these won't get dirty. Like, these will be goods to go all year round. Got the soft leather toe box here, and it's like tumbled leather, but it's pretty soft. It almost feels like nubuck, I want to say. Even on same as the side panels here as well. But on the straps here on the sides and onto the straps, this is like that nubuck material, as you guys can see, at the Air Jordan embroidered right here on the straps. And you got that crazy looking design here on the midsole. Give it that whole 90s touch to it. Like, it kind of has like a sparkle midsole, I want to say. It looks like kind of like a little iridescent to it, if you guys can see that. The straps are velcroed up, all velcroed all the way to the back to the heels here. You got that nubuck material here to the back of the heels. Got the red pull tab as well. Same on the inner side. And then you have that embroidered. I love the font here. That looks kind of crazy. That 23, white 23 with the outline of that red. I rock my 8s. I don't know how you guys rock it. Do you have the straps already velcroed up? Or do you have it all kind of loose? This is how I usually rock my Jordan 8s, like this. And then the laces here inside, you do have that flap rope laces all the way up to the tongue. You got this nylon tongue here. Remember, the tongue inside the sock liner is all in one piece. Is that sock booty material all in one piece inside the shoe. On top of the tongue here, you do have that red Jumpman stitching with that little fuzzy fuzz patch here onto the tongue. You guys can see the tongue inside the sock liner is all in one piece inside, and then inside the sock liner, you get those crazy looking designs here throughout the whole sock liner. So it's all in one piece for that comfortability. And inside the insole here, you have that black insole with that Nike Air inside. Bottom, guys, as you guys can see, this is actually a pretty cool bottom. You got the yellow Jumpman on here on the top. You have the traction pod here. Got that crazy looking design here in the middle of the soles here, and 2 traction pods here in the back. But I think it's a great looking sole. Get your soles all nasty and dirty. So guys, make sure you guys get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. I'm wearing these at a sneaker event all day and it's still goods to go. So guys, get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. So there you guys have it. These are the Air Jordan 8 playoffs. Great looking shoe. I'm glad for it to finally come back out. I like them. I like them a lot. And I'm glad to have these in my collection. I was able to hit on the shock drop when they first came out on the sneakers app. But I'm pretty sure, you know, on day one, I'm pretty sure you could have got these things with no problem. Matter of fact, I might even try to get another pair on JD Sports and try to use my $20 coupon. Sizing wise on 8s, to me they fit pretty close to like a Jordan 7, and with the, you know, with the little sock liner booty inside, I usually have to go about a half size up because it gets pretty tight right around here. So sometimes I can fit like a size 9 or like an 8.5 sometimes in some shoes, but you know, I like to have some room, so I would like to get a 9.5. With these, I have to get a size 9.5 because they're I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty tight right around here. They fit just like a Jordan 7. I have one Jordan 7, the trophy rooms, which was a size 9, and I wish I would have got a size 9.5. So there's not gonna be much resale at all, you know, even for the bigger sizes or whatever. It's just that a Jordan 8, I just don't think it's really mainstream out there. I don't think a lot of people really like Jordan 8s like that, you know. It's only the old heads and the Jordan fans, or just like the sneaker heads, the sneaker collectors. We are the one that's pretty excited for the shoe, like I am. I'm pretty excited for these things. I'm glad these things are finally coming out. Like I said, the mainstream people out there and the casuals, they're not gonna really care about these. I don't think they're gonna care for a Jordan 8. They don't even care anymore that it's the OG colorways. So hey, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys let me know, are you planning on copping the playoff 8s or not? Are you feeling these things, or you already got them, or did you guys actually hit on the shock drop? Anyway, guys, hey, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.